Every exam window, a lot of Indian CFA students fail the exam. Not because they don't study enough, because they keep repeating these 5 mistakes over and over again. Today I'm going to tell you about these 5 mistakes, and I think particularly the 5th mistake is the most important mistake that a lot of students make. I know for a fact that CFA exams are very expensive and every exam can be over a lakh of Indian rupees. So you don't have scope for too many reattempts. Come, let's explore what these 5 mistakes could be. Number 1, ignoring ethics. Now, ethics is a very important part of the paper and it's substantial weightage in your exams, right? Now, ignoring ethics can be a very deadly mistake to make. Now, I know for a lot of students जो ऐसा सोचते हैं यार this is theory, इसको end में कर लेंगे, बाद में कर लेंगे. But this can really cost you the exam. The questions in the paper can get very, very tricky. And that is why you cannot leave ethics towards the end. You need to do it very, very well because it's a substantial part, not just in your level 1, but also in your level 2 and level 3. Mistake number 2, not doing enough practice questions. Now, you know the CFA Institute exams are very tricky and there is sometimes very little difference between the various options asked, right? You know, 2 options can look very identical and there can be a very thin line which you can only crack if you're conceptually damn strong, okay? So you really need to practice a lot of questions. You need to get your hands on so many varieties of questions, and it's only through this trial and error and making mistakes that you're going to be able to get to perfection. So if you feel that you're going to just study the concepts, do a couple of questions and hit the exam, it's not going to work. You need to sort of immerse yourself in an ocean of questions, and more the questions, the more preparedness for the exam. Number 3 mistake is not covering the full syllabus. Now, I do know for a fact that the CFA Institute gives a very broad weightage of the topics that are tested in the exam, but you really don't know what the final exam is going to look like, okay? Questions will come from every topic, and you absolutely cannot leave a particular topic or a set of topics. That's absolutely not done, right? While the CFA Institute does not give us a passing criteria and they don't really tell us how they are going to really pass you, you have to assume that they are checking and testing your strength in each of those topics. So I know for a fact, कभी-कभी students ऐसे होते हैं जो कहते हैं एक topic छोड़ देते हैं, that's maybe just 5% of the syllabus. We've done 95% of it right. But for all you may know, questions from those 5% of the syllabus may be a maker or breaker for you. So do not leave any topic whatsoever. You need to cover 100% of the syllabus. Number 4, not using the CFA Institute's learning ecosystem. Now, I know a lot of students rely on short notes and, sort of easy to crack resources for the exam. And it's okay, whatever notes you study from, but your primary Bible should be the CFA Institute's learning ecosystem. Now, the CFA Institute obviously has textbooks which are very detailed, but along with that, the question bank is amazing. So you have a lot of practice questions, you have premium practice packs, you have mock exams. It's very, very important that you use the Institute's questions to know the kind of standard you need to raise yourself to in the exams. So do not ignore the CFA Institute's learning ecosystem. Number 5, depending on a single tutor. You know, the CFA Institute's exam is so application based, it's so real time, that it's very, very difficult for a single tutor to have strength in all the topics. It's not possible, right? Some tutors may be very good with, let's say, equity and bonds. Somebody may have, expertise over economics. Somebody may have expertise over ethics. So I've generally seen that whenever you have one tutor, one mentor doing all the topics for you, that can sometimes be a recipe for disaster. Furthermore, it's very important that the tutors or mentors have industry experience, right? Because they really need to tell you how things happen in reality. If your tutor or a mentor cannot join the dots between your textbooks and industry, then you're not doing justice to the CFA exam. So it's always appropriate to study with a team of tutors who've got the individual strengths and who are able to bring the entire syllabus together for you. Avoid these mistakes and you're already ahead of most CFA aspirants. Please go and check out our playlist. It's packed with a lot of tips, tricks and resources that is going to get you ahead of most other CFA aspirants. Subscribe now because your CFA exam needs an upgrade every week. And if you think CFA, you know whom to think. Think Synthesis Learning.